Dean Davison, Storm Surge LLC lead forecaster, here with a look at the national forecast and then into the southeast and eastern United States. First, taking a look at the satellite picture, you can see we have one low sitting here with a front coming through this area. Moving to the east, you have dry weather here over Virginia and South Carolina. Bad part about this is the dryness has led to forestry issues with fires, and we have the majority of the storms sticking along the jet streams, and you can see where the jet streams are, one to the north and one to the south. No phasing here on the east yet, but because if we had that, we'd be looking at a winter storm. But that being said, we are here on the east coast enjoying some dry air with a high pressure in the area. Taking a look at the radar. Some rain here in the south, some snow and rain here in the north, and high level snows and heavy rain here in California and the west coast. Dry everywhere else. You can see where the low is up here in North Dakota and that area. Pretty easy to see on the radar picture. So let's go into the east. Looking in the West Virginia area right now, you can see the overnight lows. We're going to be looking at 20s in Blacksburg, 30 in Roanoke City. 20s are majority going to be along the mountains. 25 in Lynchburg, 24 in Lexington, 32 in Bluefield, West Virginia, down to 28 down in Mount Airy. That is down in North Carolina. We'll go tomorrow to your highs. Highs going to look like 60 in Roanoke, 59 Lynchburg, 57 Lexington, 59 Farmville, near 60 in Martinsville, 62 Mount Airy, 58 in Wytheville, 60 in Bluefield. Some warmer air to the south. I was going to be traveling out of Lynchburg tomorrow, but some logistics happened, and I'm not going to be at the Winter Weather Seminar, unfortunately. I would love to be there, but I cannot be. So I'm going to be back here in Roanoke giving you the forecast. But we're taking a look at 36 tomorrow night in Roanoke, and the 30s a little bit warmer than the rest of the time. We'll move into Saturday, and you can see a little bit of warming trend still, 61. We'll go into Saturday night, even warmer at night, 40 degrees. In the Sunday, we're looking at even warmer air, 64 in Roanoke, 53 Lynchburg, 64 Mount Airy. And this is going to be Skywarn Recognition Day also. Just remember that. Skywarn Recognition Day, ham radio, things going on with that. And I will be doing that on the Echo Link. Let's see, we got the Sunday night here going on. 44 at night. You see some more warming trend coming up for this week. We're going to be pushing 70 degrees on Monday. 70 degrees possibly in Roanoke and some of these cities on Monday. It's going to be warm. Precipitation less than 10%. This is going to be also feeding the fire danger, and that's going to be an issue that we're all going to have to worry about. Like I said, we're going to continue into Tuesday, and finally on Wednesday we'll start cooling down as the cold front comes through. But like I said, we're going to be looking at high fire danger, and that's an issue we're going to be looking at for a while, because you're looking at the dew points, and the relative humidity will be low, and what that's going to do is it's going to increase the issues of. That's going to be the issue we're going to have. We're going to be looking at dew points extremely low, which means the humidity is low, and with that will equal, with no rain is issues with the potential for wildfire, and it will go up over the next couple of days. It's only in the 30s. Tomorrow will be more critical, and we'll continue into Monday with this dew point thing. We're looking at some dry air, and that's the problem here in the Roanoke area. So we're going to go a little further north now. See, this evening we're going to look at the cold air. 20s sinking in. We got teens up in the north. That's sinking south. We got 36 in the D.C., but 31 in Philly, 29 in Wilmington, 35 in NYC. But you go further north, 18 up in Concord, New Hampshire, and Friday highs, like I said, 50 degrees in Philly, almost 10 degrees difference in Roanoke. You go in Friday night, still cool. Saturday highs in the 50s. Some of that cold air and the cold air damming going on up in the northern areas. Then we're going to push close to 60. 65 in Richmond, but close to 60 on Sunday in Philadelphia. On Monday, we're looking at 60 degrees in Philly. As Richmond, we're looking at 66. We're going to Tuesday, and we're looking at the 60s all the way in Philly. Like I said, close to 70 in most other locations. In the afternoon comes a little windy. The chance of rain is to the west. So everything looks to be pretty much dry. Before we go into Wednesday, which looks like to be the next chance of precipitation. So that being said, let's take a look at some forecasts. Right for Roanoke area, like I said, sunny through Saturday, patchy fog, and Sunday, isolated showers, and on Wednesday, like I said, there you go. That's the forecast with the temperatures getting up as they go along. Please come to on the 1st to either Percy or Butler. Here's our people here that are coming to this, and you can please raise my name. You don't have to raise my name, but I will not be on the scene, unfortunately. Like I said, logistical issues this weekend has taken me out of this. But I am a member of the Storm Surge LLC team, and everybody knows that. But go please meet Rob Marino, Mike DeFino, Steve DiMartino, Kevin Riley, good buddy down there in Pennsylvania, Andrew Fleck and Steve Hallett. I can't say enough about them guys from Geo Environmental Atmosphere. I mean, those guys, when I first talked to them about doing this whole get together, when I started talking to Steve about this, it was great, and Rob and Steve and Andrew got together, and now it's this huge thing with Storm Surge LLC, and I'm so happy that I've come to that spot. I'm so happy that the police go out there and do this, because we want you to see these people from our Storm Surge LLC team. Like I said, we plan on doing more of these in the future, and I plan on being there, and I'm extremely sorry for if anybody was wanting to see me, that I will not be there. Other than that, everybody have a good evening, and we will talk to you later. Dean Davison, Storm Surge LLC, lead forecaster.